morning, Phillies and gentle colts. Pony Gaming here again. It's actually been quite a while since I've done a commentary, so I feel kind of like I have been neglecting you guys because of the crappy internet stuff that's been happening and whatnot with that. So I'm sorry for that, but I should be back now, so that's a good thing. Anyways, we got Fanfic Friday here, and it's gonna take a while to cover the story because it's a great freaking story again. Recommended to me by my friend from school, who's obviously a brony. I think that should go with that saying. Oh yes, we also have the SKS here, so it's an alright gun. It's decent. Anyways, let's get to the fanfic. Excuse me. The fanfic is Eversleep. What's it called? Equestria Daily describes it as grim, dark, sad, and normal. Which, I could see grim, dark, and sad. I didn't really see too much normal in there. But there was definitely grim, dark, and sad. This story is actually kind of reminiscent of, or representative of World War II, just because of the factions and whatnot with that. So that's what was kind of going through my mind as I was reading it. That's what it reminded me of. Anyways, I'll read the description here. The author is Even Motion. The description is excuse me. When the world turns upside down for the kingdom of Equestria, is it possible for it to recover? When the final words are spoken, all of Equestria will be forced to take sides. A select few must shoulder the burden of restoring balance to the kingdom, doing whatever it takes to bring back peace, risking the sacrifice of all to hold dear. Yeah. So I'll just first start off by saying, it's a kind of mid-length story. It's nowhere near as long as Going Through Your Door, though. That was ridiculous. The chapters aren't too long. I don't remember how long it took me to read each one, but I started going through them pretty fast. It's one of those where you get into the story, you just start burning through it because it's a really great story. So it's also another one of those, one of my favorite types of beginnings where it just starts off crazy and you just kind of, sorry about that, I just messed up the recording there a little bit, so I had to start a new voiceover. Anyways, as I was saying, it's one of those stories where you start off and you're just kind of thrust into it and stuff just goes crazy real fast. Like I said, I love those kinds of that was funny. I love those kinds of stories. Although I had to ask my friend because I didn't think it was going to start off like that. But it starts off pretty freaking intense. And it actually stays pretty intense until it pretty much climaxes in the beginning, and then it kind of I don't know if I would say it kind of stays level or declines just a little bit in the plot there, and then at the end it picks up again for the final deal. So excuse me. I don't know what to say. There's a bunch of stuff to talk about with the story because it's so great. It doesn't really have to do with the main six. It has let's see, who does it have? It has Celestia, Luna, Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash. I think those are the main four that it kind of focuses on. Actually, there's an OC, Starfall, which is kind of the main guy of the story. But I'm not going to spoil anything there. So you'll just have to go read it because it's an awesome story. I can't say that enough just because I had such a good time reading it. It has a no, I'm not going to say that because that's a lot of the story. Excuse me. It's kind of hard to do this without giving it away because I just want to tell all about the story because it's such a great story. What else can I say? There was a few parts where it's kind of confusing as to what's exactly going on. So I just thought that was kind of weird. Not really. I wish it kind of made it more clear, but I can look over it as a few mishaps, if you will, for the overall greatness of the story. Excuse me. The imagery was pretty good, I suppose. It used I don't know if you can call it foreshadowing because anything could happen. So I wouldn't say it had too much foreshadowing. So I guess that's a good thing. I'm not exactly sure, but anyways, it doesn't give a lot of itself away. It does like to switch in between characters and scenes. It actually doesn't. I'll stay on that topic real quick. It'll focus on one scene for a given amount of time, as long as it takes to tell what's happening. And then it'll drop a little page break and then move on to the next scene, skipping around, which I like. Excuse me. Oh crap! What was I gonna say? I do like how it does stuff, or they do stuff in the story, and they don't explain it right then and there. Then as the story progresses, it gets revealed to you, which was pretty cool. The ending was kind of weird. Well, the epilogue was weird. The epilogue was just kind of, I don't know, it kind of felt just kind of thrown in, but it was actually a good ending, I suppose, just because it did explain what happened in the one point where you're like, what just happened? Because it just says they did this and then it just moves on, which I did like that. So anyways, the final score for the story, I'll go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10, just because at sometimes it wasn't exactly specific as to who was involved or what exactly was going on. But I mean, other than that, it was a great freaking story. I would definitely recommend it. Alright imagery, not too much foreshadowing, really good grimdark. I wouldn't call it all a grimdark, but, well, yeah, I guess I could. It's a really good story. So go read it, 9 out of 10. There's another Halo Brony party coming up this Saturday on October 8th from 1 to 4 p.m. Whatchamacallit? Central Standard Time, I guess it is, CST. So I will be there recording, so come join us. This is Pony Gaming, signing out.
There we go. There we go. Again.